Hi, Ram. Good morning. I think in the previous class, I was dealing with prompt engineering. Okay. So, today we will have one more exercise. That is, we will learn how to build our own custom chatbots session, live session. I mean, live session. Okay. We will see how to create our own custom chatbot using generative AI. Once this session is done, we will move on to RAG. Okay, we will completely learn about retrieval augmented generation. RAG we will go. Then we will move on into agentic AI and MCP. Okay, so this is the agenda what I have planned. So today, first, what we will do, we will just understand how to build our own custom chatbot using the power of LLM, and also we'll be using framework. I'll be teaching you both how to use Llama Index as well as LangChain to build our own custom bot. Second thing would be like I will be teaching you how to build the front end also. Okay, suppose if you want to build a custom bot and if you want to create a front end, so we'll learn how to build front end using Streamlit. Okay, once this is done, we will go into deployment part also. Okay, once the entire structure is done, complete front end is done, we will deploy it to the Streamlit cloud as well. So this is the practical I have planned for today. Okay, so let me share my screen. I guess my screen is visible. Okay. Please confirm me, Ram, whether my screen is visible or not. And everything is good, like voice, so internet. Is there any issue with this? I think you can let me know in the chat. Okay, thank you. So go ahead and create your Google Colab, new notebook. So I'll create a new notebook. Okay, first we will see building chatbot. Okay, very important. Okay, if you want to build chatbot for your company as well, or for your use case also, I'm going to teach you that. First, let us understand how to build a custom, like chatbot using LangChain. Okay, so you can name it building a chatbot using LangChain. Okay, so first I'm going to install the libraries. Okay, so as I know, I need a LangChain community. Okay, if I want to install pip install hyphen q hyphen u LangChain. hyphen community, then I will use grok. Okay, LangChain grok. If you're using uh, if you're using ChatGPT, okay, you can use LangChain OpenAI. Okay, if you're using Gemini, you can use LangChain Gemini. You can install it. So this is the first step we are going to do: installation of these things. Not take into account all packages are installed. The behavior is color requires a request, but you have okay. You can ignore this error, not an issue. Okay, so let me. Okay, so I'm going to import the key which I have declared. Okay, from Google collab import user data. Then I'm going to pass my grok API key. So it will be present in your secrets. Okay, just copy this and load it here. Grok API key, grok API key. Okay, and kindly activate this. If you're using anything, okay, you need to activate this key from here. Okay, then I'm going to import some necessary. Oh yes, I think it's not required. Okay, so import langchain langchain underscore core dot. I'm going to use prompts here. Okay, import chat because I'm using chat template. Chat, sorry, from I should use from import chat prompt template. Okay, this is one we are going to use. Then langchain underscore core dot output. Okay, bracers I'll use import string output. So this class is helpful to create a better output. Okay, better looking output. So it is a parser basically which will pass through the text that is given by ChatGPT, and it will convert it into human readable proper text. Okay, then from langchain underscore grok. Okay, import chat grok. Chat, hope spelling is correct. Okay, so I've imported all the necessary libraries for today's practical. Okay, the first thing is like I'll invoke this chat grok. Okay, chat grok. Okay, so I'm going to pass, so API key equal to this one. Okay, this is the first thing. Then model. Okay, so we will use some different model today. Okay, if you go to grok cloud, okay, you will find lot of grok models. Okay, just go into playground. Okay, so you can find many models are there which grok is offering. Okay, so whisper is there, OpenAI is, then Meta's llama models are there. Okay, so I'm going to use llama instant versatile. Okay, you can go and copy from here. Okay, llama 3.370 billion parameter versatile. Okay, just copy this, and can just can just paste it here. So model I have copied. Then you have something called as temperature. Temperature I can give zero point 0.1 because for dynamic answer generation. Okay, so I'm going to load all this thing in a variable called as LLM. Okay, and I'll run it. Oh, okay, I need to run this piece of code. Okay, then okay, so I have my object created from these class. Okay, now I can access all its methods. Okay, so what I will do, I'm going to create phraser also. Anyway, I have imported it from here. A string output phraser, just paste it over here, and think I will create a object phraser. Okay, so object is created. Okay, now so I'll give one text. Okay, I'll create something called as chat history because whatever thing I want to generate, like suppose whatever prompt or input I want to give, okay, I want it to be saved so that my model or my chat GPT LLM or LLM basically has to give me answers based on the history what I'm giving. So I'm going to create a history which is nothing but a list of messages. Okay, then I will also create a role. Okay, role and content, role and content. Okay, so role basically would be first like system. Role would be one system. Second, it will be user role. Third will be assistant. That is your chat assistant. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. First, let me create the history, chat history. So what I'll do, I'll create a function using Python. Okay. I'll name it as chat. Okay. What I will do, I'll create a, a list basically. Okay, first I'll create a list, Python list. Okay, and I'm going to pass a tuple inside this. Okay, first is like role is system. Okay, uh, you are a helpful. I'll define its role. Okay, you are a helpful chatbot. Okay, so I'll add the limitation also. So be concise and accurate. Okay, so this prompt I have defined already. Okay, I'm going to store it in something called as chat underscore history. Okay, then I'm going to print. Okay, so basically I'm creating a workflow. Okay, langchain chatbot, langchain chatbot. Okay, type exit. Okay, type exit to quit. Okay, I'll send it in the next slide. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll add a for loop, while loop now, so that it has to keep on asking the question. So what I'll do while true. Okay, input. I'll take user input. Okay, so this is you, that is me basically. Okay, and I'll be stripping it. I'll be using this strip method from class string. Okay, so whatever uh, it will be given. Okay, it will be, see, whatever input I'm going to pass, it will be converted into list. Okay, it will break the token. So basically I'm breaking the token. If I ask what is machine learning, so what is separated, is separated, machine is separated, learning is separated. Okay, so this strip method is going to break those values. Okay, so I will place it in the variable called as user input. Okay, then if user underscore input dot lower. Okay, I'll take it in the lower case. If user and input. Okay, is equal to exist. Okay, that means I'm going to break the loop. Okay, break loop. Okay, now what I will do, I'll create user. Okay, chat history. Okay, in this now I'm going to append. Okay, chat, because I'm going to save all my history in this. So chat history underscore history. Okay, dot append. I'm going to append. Okay, whatever the user provides. Okay, so user. Okay, then user input. User input. Okay, so this is what I'm going to append. So this is system and this is user. Okay, chat history. Then what I will do, I will build prompts. I'm going to build the prompts dynamically. Okay, so to build prompts now I'm going to use this prompt template class. Okay, using this I can easily build any kind of prompts. Okay, so I'll import this class, and there is something called as from from messages. Okay, from messages. Okay, this is a function of this class. Okay, from messages I'm going to use my chat history. Okay, so basically this chat history will have all the history of user and system conversation. So I'm going to pass it here, chat underscore history. Okay, this will be my template. Okay, basically a chat template. Okay, so I will call it as my prompt. Okay, now I'm going to pass it in a chain. Okay, creating a chain. Okay, so what I will do, I'll use this first. It should ask for the prompt. Okay, then the response should go to LLM. Sorry, LLM. Then it has to get parsed to string parser. Okay, parser. So this is the flow. Okay, first this would be called. Then it will invoke the LLM, and then for better output, I'm going to parse it through the string. Okay, and this is my chain actually. That's why it is called lang chain. Okay, this will be my chain basically. Okay, so I need to push it little inside. It's not intended properly. Okay, now what I will do? Okay, get response for user query. Okay, for this now I'm going to use chain dot invoke, and I'm going to create an empty dictionary so that all the things has gets recorded inside this. So I'm going to create a response. Okay, now at last. Okay, we will show and save the assistant response. Okay, so print. So bot set. Okay, go to print response. Okay, I'll put a backslash n so that chat history. So I'm going to open this chat underscore history. Okay, dot append. And append assistant, whatever assistant says. Okay, assistant, and response I'm going to append. So response, what response I get when user queries. Okay, assistant is going to give, and I'm going to append it in the chat history. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, and I'll mention a gap here so that to 80, so that to have a division. Okay, so I'm going to run this function. Okay, now I'm going to call this function. Okay, I've defined the function. Now I will call this function chat. Okay. Uh, what is what is your name? Is the error? Wait 1 second. Why I'm not getting response? Indentation error. Actually, it is. Okay. So actually, there was an indentation error. Okay. That's why I was not getting. Hello, how can I do? What is Gen AI? Please explain. No, no, see, okay. See how easily, because of string output parser, I'm able to get, and the histories are also getting recorded. Okay. So if I print exit, okay. So if I see this chat history now, okay, chat history is not different. Okay. See, I'll add this print also. Okay. Print. I'm going to print this chat history to show you chat underscore history. Okay. So now, okay. See, this is my initial now. Okay. Hello. Uh, how can I assist you today? Okay. What is ML? Okay. I'll add this message here also. Okay. What response? Append chat history dot append. Okay. Because after every loop, inside loop, I'm going to put this. Okay. So that chat history. Okay. I'll create people chat underscore history. Okay. Okay. Now I can see all the histories. Hello. Okay. Uh, what is your name? Okay. See, can you see? Okay, I can see all chat history getting appended. Okay, what is your name? I am a chatbot. Okay, then what is what is the color of sky? Okay, see whatever I do now, I'm going to append it in the chat. Okay, that's why now the message is stored. Okay, easily. So this is how I created a backend wala chatbot. Okay, is there any doubt till here? Second. Ram, any doubt? Okay, okay. So now we will move on to next part. Okay, so building the chat using LangChain. So now again, we will see building chatbot, building chatbot. Okay, using Llama Index. Okay, we will use another framework because many companies are using LangChain as well as Llama Index. So let's not miss out important stuff. Okay, so first as usual, okay, I'm going to install the dependencies. So pip install hyphen u hyphen q. Okay, llama hyphen index, llama hyphen index hyphen llms hyphen grok. Use same grok itself. So the packages are getting installed. Okay, take it. So now I'm going to use from llama underscore index dot core dot llms import chat message role. Okay, from llama underscore index dot. So I'm going to use llm now. llms dot grok. Yes. Okay. So import grok. Okay, there it is chat grok. Okay, here it is only grok. Okay, so I'm importing all the libraries. Then I'm going to use the same this thing. Okay, user data. Okay, so import user data, and then I'm going to use same thing. Grok API key. Okay, so this also almost same. Okay, I need to switch, toggle it, grant access. Timed out secrets can only be fetched when running from Google Colab. Okay, no issues. Okay, so what I will do? Okay, okay. So I'm going to run it once again. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same thing. Okay, but instead of oh, shit. Okay, instead of using chat grok, the class is grok. Okay, grok, and I think other things remains the same. Okay, so I'm going to use temperature zero this time. Let us see. Okay, we are going to use different model this time. So if I go to llama index, I'll use Quen. Okay, this is Alibaba's Chinese model. Okay, let me try with this. Let me see how the response is. Okay. Huh. Okay. 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 So I think rest all remains the same. Okay. We'll use the same function. Okay, not going to rewrite the things once again. Okay, almost here it doesn't have parser. I'm not going to use parser. Okay, so here we are using message role. Second. Okay, so let me copy. Okay, so now what I'm going to do. Okay, so history you are a helpful statement. Be concise. Okay, so print llama index chatbot. Okay, so this is there. Uh, okay, so I'm going to use install remains the same. Okay, so from here now I'm going to write my own thing. Okay, so here I'm not going to print it. Okay, so history. Okay, so I'm inside while loop. Okay, you should make sure that you're inside while loop. Sorry. Okay, so take care of the indentation. Okay. So I'll do history dot append, going to append. Okay, chat message I had imported. Okay, so I am going to use chat message here. Okay, to append chat message. Then I can, this has inbuilt something called as role. I can give here. Role is message role is a class. Okay, so this message role I'm going to pass it. Okay, role dot, okay, dot user. Okay, so here a little, and I have to pass content equal to user input. Okay, this will be the content basically. The functionality is same, but the style of writing and using of things are little different. Okay, so now call LLM. Okay, now I'm going to call LLM with full history. Okay, so what I'll do. Okay, I've already created a object from the class grok, so I'm going to use that LLM. So LLM dot chat is the method. Okay, so LLM dot chat. Okay, I'm going to pass messages equal to whatever it is there in history. Okay, where is my history? So, okay, and I'm going to save it in a variable called as response. Okay, now I think okay. So now I'm going to use response dot message dot content. Whatever response I'm going to write, I'm going to put it in a variable called as answer, and I'm going to print this answer. Okay, simple. Then print bot answer. Simple as that. Okay, and backslash in the next line. Okay, and I'm going to append everything that I get from the answer. Okay, answer history dot append chat message. This one I'm going to append, and I'm going to append the answers what I'm getting from the assistant. Okay, so chat message. So role, I think role will be assistant. Okay, role would be assistant, and content would be answer, not user input. Answer. So whatever I'm getting from the LLM. Okay, I think good to go. I'll add a break here. Print uh, hyphen into 80 times. Okay, so if I call this option. Okay, hi. I got some error. You are be concise. Validation error for a chat event. Input should be a valid dictionary or the instance of message. Okay, okay, okay. Valid dictionary. I think. One second. Let me see. Got somewhere stuck. So what? Okay, okay, okay. So here now, I should I used see I use different function. I should I use chat message? Okay, they are inbuilt this thing function. Okay, it's chat. That's why I got the error. Chat message. Okay, role equal to message role. Okay, dot. This is system first initial system. Okay, and content initial content equal to you. You are a helpful assistant. Okay, be concise and accurate. Okay, I think it's all good to go. Okay, that's it. Let me run it once again. Hi. Okay. So okay, the user said I need to respond according to okay. What is your name? See, using different. My name is Quinn, and I'm a large language developer, Alibaba Cloud, Tonkai Lab, and all. Okay. See, how easily I'm able to get it. First, my name is Quinn. I should mention that See how chat message is behaving according to that. Okay. See, this is the role, and there in the previous lang chain. Okay, we did not use this technique. Okay, I'll type exit. Oh, shit. Should I type exit? Okay. So there now, I defined my own assistant. Okay, yeah. So in this now I used chain and I use my own history technique. But in Llama index I have this inbuilt function. Okay, where I can aram say store the thing there. Okay, so it has roles inbuilt roles defined. So I'm defining my role here. Custom roles I have to define when it comes to lang chain. Okay, in Llama index now they have their inbuilt role. So here I defined system, then user and assistant. Okay, so there now in the class itself I have to just pass the role. Okay, here it is system role, here it is user role, and here it is a assistant role. Okay, so this is how you build a custom chatbot. Okay, with fully powered chatbot using Llama index. Okay, any doubts still here before we get into the building front end and all? Any doubts, Ram, Sanal? You can put it in a chat box. Okay, awesome. ठीक है. So now we will build a front end. Okay, we will learn something new. I think we have built a lot of notebooks like this, and you must be understood like how to build, how to use APIs of different LLM models. Okay, how to leverage the use of LangChain and Llama Index and all. I hope you are a little bit good with understanding GenAI concepts. Now we will build a front end also. So I want you guys to create a create a folder. Okay. Okay, I'm going to create a folder chatbot. Okay, using streamlit. Okay, so once this is done, kindly open the terminal and type code space dot. Okay, let's open this in the VS code. Okay, so I'll show you how to build a front end also. Okay, so it's very easy. Okay, just 10 lines of code and front end is ready. Okay, first thing is like whenever you want to start a project, okay, please start with creation of virtual environment. Okay, so let me check which version I'm using. Okay, I'm using 3.9, so I'm just going to use the same version, Python hyphen m venv. Okay, so a virtual env is created here. Okay, now let us activate it. Venv slash scripts slash activate. Okay, so I'm going to use some packages for this project. So I'll name requirements dot txt. Okay, I'm going to pass streamlit lit. Then I'm going to use Python dot environment. Okay, then langchain community community langchain croc. Okay, so I'm going to use these libraries. So then I'm going to install pip install hyphen r requirements.txt. Okay, so this will install all the packages. Okay, now I have to create, see, since we are learning, but still we should not pass the open like API keys directly in our main.py file. Okay, we have to create .env and we have to load it. Okay, so what I will do, I will create .env file. Okay, and I'm going to use my grok API key. Okay, so I'll go to the notebook, go to secrets, copy this. Okay, equal to, so sorry, later I'm going to delete it. Okay, Okay, so I'm going to use this one. I'm going to save it. Okay, so now until the installation is done, this is one part. Okay, second, I'm going to create a chatbot.py file. Chatbot.py. Okay, so here I'm going to use OS. Okay, then I'm going to use from .env import load. Okay, so make sure that your interpreter, this one, is using the environment which you have created. Okay, if not, just go and select Control Shift and P. Okay, you will get an option called as Python interpreter. Okay, if you don't find it, just type Python. Okay, and colon select interpreter. Okay, and this will appear. Okay, and make sure you click on the recommended one. Okay, so this will identify your virtual environment that you have created here. Okay, so let it install. Until then, I will write. Okay, I'll import Streamlit. Import stream lit. Okay, has st. Okay, this is not installed. That's why it is showing error. Okay, then from LAN chain underscore croc. Okay, import chat croc. Okay. So I'm going to call this function. So this will load all my envs here. Okay, whatever it is there. So now lit page setup. Do page setup. Okay. Let's wait for all the packages to get installed. Okay, because I want to make use of these functions. I'm going to look for an icon. Okay, icon, chat icon. I'm going to use some looking icon. I guess I can paste it here. I cannot paste it actually. So I'll ask ChatGPT to give me icons. Give me chat icons to paste in Python script. Unicode, okay, so okay, yeah. So I'm going to use this chat, okay. UI icons, okay, yeah. So now what I'll do, okay. So let me set up my Streamlit, okay. So st dot, okay, many functions are there which I can use, okay. Set score page config, okay. So this is the main one, okay. I'm going to pass page title first, my chatbot, okay. Then second would be page icon. So here I'm going to pass my icon, okay. So third I'm going to use layout, okay. I'll keep it center, okay. This is the main one. Then st dot title, okay. uh, so I will take robot, uh, okay, dot, I'll paste it here, okay. And generative AI chatbot, something like this, okay. So if I copy this and if I run this stream, how to run? I cannot run directly this Python code. Okay, like Python chatbot.py, I need to use explicitly streamlit. Okay, run, then name of the file. So this will give me a URL. Okay, and it will directly open. So you can see my chatbot here. It has this. Okay, okay, my chatbot title. Okay, I did not show title. So here I did some mistakes. So Okay, generative AI chatbot. Okay, I think that did not get parse, so I'm going to use this only. So centered basically. So I'm going to use center itself. Okay, generative AI chatbot. Okay, this is see with just 4 lines of code I created a UI like this. Okay, so now what I'll do. So next, okay, next step. So I'm going to initiate the chat. Okay, initiate the chat history. Okay, so what I will do, if chat, just follow, if chat history not in, I mean I'm using membership operator, not in st dot this, there is a session. Okay, session state. Okay, st dot session state dot dot chat, not getting this function, chat history equal to, okay, I'll show you what it does. Okay, now I want to show chat history, show chat history. Okay, so I will loop through it for message in st dot session, session state dot chat underscore history. So I'm going to loop through this. Okay, so I'm going to use with chat st dot chat message. Okay, message. Okay, the thing will be roll st dot mark markdown. Okay, message on content. Okay, I'm going to mark. So this is the user and this is the content. So basically, it will create a history. I'll show you how it runs. Okay, so everything is fine. So now let us use LLM initiate. Okay, so what I'll do, I'm going to use chat grok. Okay, so I'm going to use API key equal to os dot get get env. Okay, I'm going to pass this grok API key here. Okay, model equal to, so I'm going to use twin, better to use llama. I'm going to use this model. Same thing. Okay, whatever we did na there, here it is also same thing, temperature, and put it 0.0. Okay, so I'm going to store this in LLM. This is my LLM. Okay, now I'm going to create a user input. Okay, user input box. Okay, so what I'll do, st dot chat input is there. Okay, chat input, I'm going to pass ask chatbot, something like this. Okay, so this will be user prompt, user underscore prompt, prompt. Okay. So see if I run this and show you once, refresh it. See, can you see here? Ask chatbot. Okay. So already I created a thing. See, with this one line of code, I am able to create a thing. Okay. So now, if user prompt, okay, if it is true, if user prompt, okay, then I'll do chat message. Okay, chat message. Role is user. Okay, dot mark down. Okay, marker I'm going to pass this user prompt. Okay, whatever user is going to pass, okay, it will be stored as a user prompt. Okay, and st dot I'm going to put it in the session. Okay, st dot session state dot chat history dot append. Okay, I'm going to append it. um, I'm creating a dictionary in this role. Okay, role user and content is user prompt, user underscore prompt. Okay, this is done. Okay, so now I'm going to invoke llm dot invoke. Okay, I'm going to input equal to, so role. Okay, this is system. Okay, then content, you are you are a helpful assistant. Okay, you are a helpful assistant. I'll put it in dictionary better. Okay, because there I've defined a dictionary. Okay, full assistant. Okay, st dot session state dot chat underscore history. Pass this. Okay, yeah, this is done. Okay, star. So star will basically include everything. Okay, so I'm going to store it in a variable called as response, and I will show that response in the UI. Okay, response dot content, response dot content. Okay, this is assistant response, assistant, assistant. Okay, response. st dot session state dot chat dot, sorry, start history dot append, going to append. Okay, mm, role. So now assistant role I have to append, assistant, then content for content assistant response. No, this one. Okay, assistant response. I think that's it. Okay. So with st dot chat, now I'm going to open new session. Okay, st dot chat message. Okay, show assistant. So here now I'm using user. Okay. Here I'm using user. Okay. Here I'm using assistant. Okay. So this will create a sort of street dot markdown. Okay. Same thing. Markdown assistant response. 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 Think spelling wrong. Sorry, yes. I think everything is fine. Okay. So if I copy this and if I run it once again, okay. Uh, has no at okay. Somewhere I made a mistake. Chat history. Okay, here. Okay. So whatever error now I'll get it displayed here. Okay. See, how can I assist you to? Do you have any question? Need help with a problem? Or like, what is your name? I am here to help you with the questions. What would you like to ask information? Okay. What is AI agents? Trying to initiate a conversation. Here I am help to topics. Okay. So I got some. Okay. This thing I figured out 1 second. Let me rerun it. Streamlit run chatbot.py. See, the assistant is giving me response. Okay. Is agentic AI. Help you with the questions or tasks you may have. What would you like to chat? Ask for information. Get assistant. Would like to chat. Okay, it seems you are trying to initiate, but I'm not sure what you're looking for. Okay, I think I should content history. Okay. Yes. Mm, not implemented. I think I should put that star because I want to invoke everything here. Okay, 1 second. Let me troubleshoot it. Okay, last chat GPT to refine it once. Okay. You are storing user assistant as string. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay. User prompt. I should have. Sorry, sorry. Assistant prompt. Okay. 1 second. So I should have. I'm storing it in a string. Basically, I didn't see. Okay, that's why I was not getting. This is assistant response. Okay, I think the things are correct. Hmm. So automatically it will open in the browser. Okay. Okay. What is genetic AI? Okay. So I'm getting the response from the LLM, and see the response is so quick. Okay. Uh, Thank you. To explain me how MCP works. So I have created my own chatbot, okay, using UI also. Okay, see, MCP stands for, and it is getting stored in the message also. So I can browse it and I can see. Okay, this is the power of using Streamlit. Okay, so any doubts in this? Any doubts, Ram? Channel? So let us have 10 minutes of break, okay, and I'll get back once again. So we will deploy this complete project now in the Streamlit cloud, and then we'll wind up today's session. Okay. 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 So we shall continue the session. So now let us see how we can deploy it on the cloud. Okay. So first thing is like I'm going to push it to my repository. So please come to the VS Code and create dot git ignore dot git ignore. Okay, folder and write here env. Okay, I don't want to export that and also venv. Okay, so I'm going to ignore these two things. Other things requirements, so then these things I'm going to push it. Okay, and also I have this dot vs code. Okay, so now what I'll do, I'll go ahead and create a repository. Okay, so we go to GitHub. So I'll go to my repo. Okay, I'll create a new repo. Name it has Gen Gen AI Chatbot. Okay, so then I'll add a README. Okay, and create a repository. Okay, I'll add myself a collaborator because this is my company's account. I think I need to verify it. So I have enabled two-factor authentication. So I'm getting this confirm access. Going to add my name. Hello. Yeah, Ram. I think screen is not getting shared. Yeah. Sorry, sorry. Okay. Sorry. I forgot to share my screen. Okay. So I'll do the steps once again. Okay. So I will deploy this entire project on Streamlit Cloud. Okay, since it is running in localhost, I want to put it on the internet. So what I will do first, I'll come to VS Code. Okay, create a .git ignore file inside your project directory, and add these three files here. Okay, .env, venv, and .vs code. I don't want to commit this code in the VS Code. Sorry, in the GitHub. So I'm adding it in .git ignore. Okay, so once this thing is done completely, I'll come down. Okay, I'll get into my GitHub. Open your GitHub. Okay, okay. So create a repository. My GenAI my bot GenAI bot. Okay, so add a README and just create a repository. So Gen Airport, I've created a repo inside this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add myself as a collaborator because this is a company's account. Okay. So I'm using my personal desktop. So what I do, I'll add collaborator so that I can push easily here. So I have accepted the invite. Okay, so I can easily push it now. So what I'll do, I'll come to my VS Code now. Okay, I'll off this server. I'm going to do ls and I'll make sure everything is present here. Even dot git ignore. So I'm going to do git init. Okay, then git add dot. Okay, git commit hyphen m, some message commit message. Okay, then git remote add origin. Okay, I'm going to paste my, sorry, I'll copy my repo path, enter. Okay, to verify git remote hyphen v, if I do, I can see my repository here. So what I'll do now, git branch. Okay, by default it will be in the master branch. I'll switch it to main. Okay, because if I do now git branch, okay, it will show me I'm in main branch. Okay, so now git push hyphen u origin main. Okay, so I'll be able to, okay, uh, some problem I'll do push hyphen f. Okay, so I'm able to push my files, okay, to the GitHub. So if I refresh this here, so I can see I have successfully pushed requirements.txt and these things. Okay, so now what I'll be doing, okay, I'll be logging into Streamlit Cloud. Okay, just go ahead and sign a create an account here, Streamlit Cloud. One second, I lost the URL. So create an account inside this thing. Okay, so you can directly connect with GitHub. That would be better actually. Okay, so authorize GitHub. So it will send an email. Okay, so you can verify the email.
Did something fell? Sir was you're in class, sir.
So I got an email 172531. So I'll give permission admin access, and these are my thing right now. I'll give access because I've used this. Okay, so you can set up your account and continue. So they are launching my workspace. Now, once the workspace is created, what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and create an app. Okay, so deploy a public app from GitHub. I'm going to use this option. So it is going to choose the repo URL. So what I will do, I'll go ahead and give my repository URL. I'm going to paste it. Okay, so please provide branch name. Uh, this repository does not exist. Complete GitHub URL. I'm going to paste. This field So needs to contain a getter pointing to dot. Okay. Then slash chatbot dot py. I guess. So this is the main file. Okay. So I'll open this. I'll copy this and I'll go back. Okay. So domain is available. I can change also. Okay. Chatbot, my bot, chatbot, lang chain, something like this domain I can give. Okay, dot stream, this is the domain which you have. So go to advanced settings. Okay, I need to paste my version. I have used python 3 point I'll use python 3.10. Okay, and make sure you're pasting the grok api key here. Okay, you can go ahead, copy this and paste it here. I think you have to give space. Okay, so now I'll click on deploy. Okay, so it is preparing to deploy my app. Okay, okay, so it has deployed my app. So I'll put a hi. Okay, what is agentic AI? So I'm getting the message also. So I have deployed this. So this is in the internet now. Okay, GenAI bot langchain dot streamlit dot app. So anybody can access this particular generative AI chatbot which I have built. Okay. Okay, so please try this practical. Okay, if any doubt, then you can definitely get ahead and close to understand the things, and you can let me know any issues if you are facing. Okay, so any doubts till now? Okay. Okay, so that's it for today. Please practice it. Tomorrow I'll start with a RAG. Okay, we will start retrieval augmented generation. I'll let you know the timings in the group. Okay, so thank you. Wind up the session.